On October 8th, hundreds of supporters of Mayor Dan Rizzo gathered at the VFW Matola Post to hear Dan's record accomplishments and his vision for Revere. But first, let's hear from Ward 3 Councilor and Mayor Rizzo supporter Arthur Guinasso, who introduced Dan at the rally.
We all want a better Revere. Guess what? You know what we need? We need 4 more years of Dan Rizzo as our mayor. Mr. Mayor, welcome to Ward 3. I've had the pleasure of serving with you for 12 years on the City Council and almost 4 years with your administration as mayor. And I am so thankful for the effort that you provide to our community. I can only say this from heart and from mind. You certainly exemplify the word mayor. I'm asking you all here tonight, why are you here? You're here for a better Revere. You're here to be re-elected for 4 more years to do what's necessary for our community to go forward. People are out there working day and night on behalf of Mayor Rizzo. And why? Because they believe in the effort that he provides for our community. So, Mayor Rizzo, it's my great honor to introduce you for 4 more years, Mayor Dan Rizzo.
Thank you all, and feel free to sit down. I feel bad you're all standing. Have a seat, sit down. We have accomplished a lot over the last 4 years, and that's not just because of me. That's because of members of my administration and all of you that are here, because together is how we build a successful city. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about something we haven't heard a lot of lately, and that's the truth. We're going to talk about the truth tonight. Yes, tonight we're going to deal with facts, not election year politics. I will not sit by idly and listen to people on the other side putting out misinformation and in some cases outright lies about our great city. Despite our challenges, and Councilor Guinasso mentioned the devastating tornado that ravaged about 1,500 pieces of property throughout our city, and the 9 feet of snow that dumped on us in just a period of 45 days, we've been able to accomplish some really great things. So let's talk about some facts. Our finances. I am happy to report that our city's finances have never been stronger. Never. Our bond rating is the highest that it's ever been in our entire city's history. We have doubled the amount of money in our rainy day fund, doubled from what happened in the last 12 years in the first 3.5 years before that. We have certified more free cash in 3.5 years than the last 10 years combined. So we are on a stable path with respect to our finances. Now I'll talk about education. In 2014, Revere High School was named the #1 high school in the entire country by the National Center for Urban School Transformation. Our dropout rates are way, way, way low. Our graduation rates are way, way, way high, and we have more kids going off to 4-year colleges than ever before in the city's history. Last October, the governor was here to recognize Revere as the only school in the urban school district with all level 1 and 2 schools. That is a big sign for our city. And we were able to build the new Hill Elementary School over on Park Ave that is absolutely gorgeous and a credit to our city and a credit to those 690 students who attend there. And they're going to continue on to get great education. My opponent talks about that I've been adding jobs. And I'm proud I've added jobs. I've added 19 police officers and 10 firefighters to keep us safe. When I took over, our police department had 84 police officers, a department that should have about 140 to 150. Dangerously low. Dangerously low. And we have taken that number in just 3.5 years from 84 up to 103. And it's not just the 103 number that I think we should all be proud of, but that 103 number has represented a 15% reduction in crime in just 3.5 years in our city. That is not conjecture. You can read the annual report and you will see that. That's why it's important to deal with facts, and that's what we're dealing with tonight. Crime is down. We've heard stories about we don't have a drug unit. Well, you know what we did? We combined the drug unit with the gang unit, and it has been more effective than ever because now we're sharing information. We're not working in silos. We're working with the state police. We're working with the FBI. We're working with the DEA. We're working with the Drug Trafficking Task Force. Gang activity is at an all-time low because of these partnerships. But is it enough? No. We're going to continue to do our work because I know we can always do better. Public safety has been and will continue to be my #1 priority as mayor because I can think of no greater duty of a mayor anywhere, not just in Revere, than to keep our residents and neighborhoods safe. Yes. I absolutely. We're also investing in our infrastructure. We're investing in parks. We're building 3 new Little League parks behind St. Mary's, and just this week, I settled with the McMacken Little League so we can take care of McMacken Field and bring it back to that field that it once was. We're investing in playgrounds. We've refurbished 4 playgrounds, and for the first time in its school's history, we're building a playground at the Lincoln School that they wanted and needed for so long. And we built, probably 30 years overdue, the new Harry Del Russo Stadium that I think we should all be proud of. We revitalized Broadway and added senior housing while we were at it. We've stayed true to our values and our priorities. Don't be fooled by things you hear by the other side, because it should be obvious by now they will say anything to get elected. Anything. And as I said before, we've had a great 4 years in spite of the challenges that we've had. But is it enough? I'm not satisfied, and I know you're not satisfied either. We're going to continue to do better, and we're going to do it by investing in technology. We're going to do it by continuing to invest in our schools and making our schools safer. This week, I will be announcing a program that will be installed in every single school building, on every single computer, in every single classroom and administrator called CopSync, that if, God forbid, things happen like you hear around the country now with schools, with the click of an icon, it doesn't go to the police department, it goes to the nearest police cruiser in that area so they can respond more effectively. We're going to continue to invest in our downtown because we should all be proud of our central business district. When we drive down our streets, or when people coming to visit us drive down our streets, I want us as residents of the city to feel proud of where we live, and we're going to continue to do that. And we're going to continue by not only investing on Broadway, but taking it out to the neighborhoods too, like Donnelly Square, Revere Beach Boulevard, Shirley Avenue, areas that in many cases have been neglected for a long time. We're going to continue to take these programs into other areas across the city, because every neighborhood in our city is great. Every single neighborhood. We're going to continue to create jobs by bringing in companies like Market Basket, like Petco, like Starbucks, who's now negotiating down at Northgate. We're going to continue to invest in companies like Harley-Davidson, who cleaned up a blighted area over where Johnny's Food Master was, and cleaned it up, and it will be a sustainable business that will be there for decades. Let me just say this. Don't buy in to the other side's pessimistic, glass half empty, negative messaging. Our city is great, and now outsiders are recognizing just how great our city is. I'm running with you on a record of results and a real vision for the future, something we have not heard from the other side. A real vision for the future. Our work is not done. Our work is not done. And with your help, we'll continue to make this city the very best we know that it can be and is. I'm asking you to stick with me for 3.5 more years so we can have together 4 more years of progress, so we can create the best years in our city's history. Thank you all so much for being here.